What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. It's way too early to be doing this morning, but I've got something exciting that's coming into the shop today that I want to document for you guys. So we have this 2023 GMC Denali Ultimate behind me that we put a Mcgaughys kit, some 26 by 12 TIS 547 black and mills and some amps on a couple months ago. And today we're swapping those 26s out for some 28s and upgrading him to the upper control arms. Look at this 2812 Cali off-road 28s on the 2023 Denali Ultimate. That's gonna be freaking sweet. Not really changing the look of the truck too much as far as like the style of the wheel, still black and milled wheels with amps, but putting 28s on anything is always exciting. Let's run this Denali around the parking lot one time. See, my legs ain't long enough for this. See what these amp tires talking about. Let's not curb a wheel. Last thing you want to do is curb a customer's brand new wheel before it leaves. You know what I mean? Let them curb the wheel. You don't want to curb the wheel. These big trucks like this don't ride bad. Most people think these trucks ride terrible. But the brand new trucks, these brand new trucks, the suspension is so new on these that they're gonna ride just about like stock. Now you can get like a Gladiator or something and they're gonna ride like trash, but for the most part, these trucks ride great. I really do like these new body style trucks, I really do. Even the trucks that we do 12, 15 inch lifts on, the brand new Silverados, still ride absolutely amazing.
Get the new shirt though, bro.
You like that?
Look at that thing.
All the dog hair all over it?
It'd be nice if that was for sale on southerntirescollection.com or something.
Ow.
You hiding right now?
That was a bad idea. I was gonna hide, yeah. No.
We're in the wild, scoping out one of the
Wild Alexes. So we swapped out our,
buddy.
What?
Speak for yourself, buddy.
We swapped out our, what, 26 by 14?
I think it was 26 by 12.
We swapped out our 26 by 12 TIS 547s amp tires for a set of 28 by 12 Cali. Are they the Summit? Cali Summit?
I think this is the Invader.
Cali Invader. Most unique wheel that's a 28 in my opinion, other than like a 24 by 11, which we're gonna do a set of those tomorrow, American Forces, which is cool. 28 by 12 Cali Invader, black and milled. Cali's one of the only companies that does a 28 by 12. Super unique style, size, fitment, everything. Normally I would say a 28 by 12 or 12 wide in this size and offset would be how you get a super big wheel on a smaller lift kit, but we still had to cut the hell out of it being a 9-inch lift. So, but this is one of the Mcgaughys lift kits, 7 to 9 Mcgaughys lift kits with the adaptive ride control. Mcgaughys has that beautiful front cross member. You guys know it, you've seen it 100 times. Ta-da! Mcgaughys beautiful cross member. Mcgaughys upper control arms. So he came in for us to mount and balance the wheels and tires and upgrade the upper control arms. He already had the lift kit on it, but I mean, obviously we're not swapping too much on the truck, still keeping the same style, but going to 28s is always a plus. So I had to do a little bit of cutting in the front, a little bit of cutting in the back. You gotta cut these trucks. People come in and they expect these big lift kits without cutting them, and it just, you have to. You cut a little bit on the front, door trim, take off the mud flap, do a little cutting, and you ride into the sunset. Mcgaughys, 28s, 37s, recipe for success. Let's get this bread. Two of the weirdest wheel sizes on the market right now, 28 by 12, and what makes this one so unique is normally every company is gonna do a 28 by 14 or 28 by 16. Cali's one of the only companies that does a 28 by 12, and it's because of how tall the wheel is, so you're not gonna see a lot of these with this. Now this is the key to his truck. The key to his, that's how big the lip is only as wide as the key, which is super unique, which again, that's why I said I thought we'd have to do less trimming, but doing the 37s on it, we still had to do a decent amount of trimming. A 20, so y'all can tell 28 by 14 with 37s, that's why we have to cut so much on these trucks. I got a 2024 coming in tomorrow that's getting a set of 24 by 11s, which is again, another super unique size that you guys will get to see, but I really do think the 28s on this look better than the 26s. 28s, 37s, 9-inch Mcgaughys lift, adaptive ride control on the 2023 Denali Ultimate is just absolutely beautiful. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. we're starting off today with another weird one. We got the 28x12s and we got 24x11s going on this 2024 Denali, all color matched white Denali Ultimate 2024, getting 24x11 American Force Novas and some 315 Nitto Ridge grapplers. This one's gonna require a lot of trimming, which is good because you guys get to see how somebody is gonna cut some of these new body style trucks with the plug in the front. I know that's always like the biggest thing people worry about is having to cut around the plug or cut the plug off or just whatever we end up doing. The guys outside are great. We got Edward Scissorhands in the back cutting these trucks, so I'm not worried at all. But Zach drove all the way from Virginia with this morning. Virginia is a haul. Well, technically they drove to Memphis and then from Memphis to here, got it washed, and now they're here at the shop today, getting a 2.5 inch leveling kit, 24x11s, and some Nitto Ridge grapplers. I'm excited. I really like the front end on these new 2024s. It's really growing on me. I wish we could do more of the high countries because I like the high country better, but just give you guys an idea what we're working with today. That much better. Jake's better than everybody all the time.
Can we make this like the intro for the video? Just so everybody knows.
You like that? Guys got the torsion keys knocked out pretty fast on our 2024. I mean, they really don't take that long to do torch keys, to be honest, but I wanted to show you all the wheels. We waited quite some time for these. The forgings were on back order when we ordered them first. 24 by, yeah, we waited like 3 months for these. 24x11, super weird size. I think 24x10 is probably, no, 24x11. I think American Force is the only company that does it. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Jake might know if I'm wrong too, but American Force Nova SS and a 24x11, 0 offset. They had to have this wheel. He saw it on TikTok and said, that's what I want. That's the look that I want. Yeah, TikTok.
Do you know where I remember this wheel from?
Where?
Trip.
Trip had these? Shout out Trip Harper.
The first set of 26s on the silver truck.
Ain't seen Trip in a minute. I ain't been broke in a minute. Yeah, Tory Lanez, RIP Tory Lanez. Be in jail for a while. He's not dead, sorry. I like Tory Lanez, I'm just kidding. American Forces come with metal center caps. Most of your bigger sizes, most of your forged wheel companies are coming with metal center caps these days, 24 and bigger, 26 and bigger. It's a beautiful wheel. I'm interested and excited to see what the 24x11 with the 35 looks like. 2.5 inch suspension max keys, great ride for the new 2024s. It's gonna be a lot of cutting though. They just color matched everything and we're just gonna have to cut the hell out of it. It's really what it is. So they drove all the way from Virginia. We're gonna make it work. Be done by the end of the day. So 28x12s and 24x11s in the same video. Two of the weirdest sizes on the market. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Normally I would say this is gonna be a terrible wheel, terrible size to put on a truck, but based off of what they're wanting to do, I think we'll be all right. What? What are you looking at? Cruising with Mel's wheels?
These permanent wheels we have over here.
Mel.
Where's my boy at? Come cash me out.
Cruising with Mel. Nah, he's paid for the wheels. They're just chilling.
Nah, I'm messing with you. They look good though. Look familiar.
Country road.
That's a good design, you know?
Take me home to the place I belong. Louisiana. Cruising with Mel. Good. Work here. Is he actually working?
You look good in white.
What?
I said you look good in white.
Do I?
Not the shirt, buddy.
Great. Get out of here, track. That turned freaking AC on that thing. It's getting hot. Boom. Took Jonathan all day to do that.
What do you got me out here for, bro?
All right, so we finished up our 2024 Denali, and I could not be happier with the way that it turned out. 24x11 American Force Nova SS, 0 offset, 315, 45, 24, Nitto Ridge Grapple. Nitto's got the best tire. Look, in every video you guys hear me say this, oh, the cops are here. Hello. Smiling at me. Every video I say this all the time. Fury has the best tires, 24, 26, 28, 30. Only reason I say that, Nitto makes tires for 24s, but they're expensive as hell. But if you've got the money, Nittos are the way to go when it comes to 24s. Ridge grapplers, great tire, good wet traction, all that stuff that you don't want to hear. But it looks even better. 2.5-inch suspension max torsion keys, 35s, 11 wides. The fitment was perfect. We didn't have to trim as much as I thought. Come here, let's show them. I want to make sure you guys can see everything. Most 90% of the mud flap has to come off, right? It's really nice that they were able to leave the front portion because it still gives the idea that the mud flap is there. And we didn't even really have to cut that much on the front, which is the beauty of this.
Phone charger's still there.
Yeah, the phone charger's still up here if you want to charge your iPhone or whatever. Put the little fast charger on there. Didn't have to take the plug off. When you go to the bigger, wider sizes, you have to take the plug off and it just ruins it. And that's one of the things I was worried about with this truck is because they had color matched everything, I didn't want to do too much cutting on it, and they made it work. Super clean, simple, easy. All white, chrome wheels, chrome spike lug nuts. It really just, in my opinion, if you're not wanting to do something big and crazy, it's the simplest setup. Jake said it best. That's the, what'd you say? That's the simplest, just cleanest truck on 24s you've ever seen.
24s, but simplicity at the same time.
Like, how are we doing a leveling kit with 24s and it's not just cut to hell and back? You know what I mean? Absolutely beautiful setup. I love you guys for driving all the way from Virginia for essentially a leveling kit and some wheels and tires. I mean, that just makes our day. I say it every time. It seems like we're doing the cool builds at the end of the week. It's Thursday. You wake up Monday sucks, Tuesday sucks, then we realize, oh crap, we got cool stuff coming in Thursday and Friday. Zach, I appreciate you guys coming from Virginia. I love you guys. Let's get this bread. Done.